Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Hello loves, Giselle here. Welcome back to the Fully Me channel. I am here with your Fully 5 for this week, a 5-minute tip to becoming fully you. That means honoring who you are as an amazing, talented woman, loving who you have become as a rocking mama, and believing that both parts of you, that talented woman and that rocking mama, are equally important and good. So your Fully 5 tip for this week is joint calendars. That's right, joint calendars. A lot of times we have many things going on in our week, and if you don't keep track of those things, it's easy for something to fall through the cracks, especially if you're working full time or you have different projects or gigs you're working on. And your children have things going on in school. I know it's different seasons. There are concerts and there are assemblies and things that you have to be at, parties that you have to plan for, help out with, volunteer with, prepare and bring food for, doctor's visits, things outside of the home, maybe different activities or work events that you have to do, or even family events and parties that you have to be a part of or you want to be a part of. Are you tired yet? Whew. And that's not even talking about holiday seasons coming around and being with the family, your family, and the people that you love. This is just everyday stuff. It is so easy to get bombarded and overwhelmed with so many things happening and not being able to keep up with the daily and weekly tasks that you want to do. So joint calendars are really important. First, to invite you to stay on top of it every month, going through, seeing what's coming up, and then being on top of it for yourself. Putting it in your planner, or putting it in your phone is very, very, very helpful to help you stay on top of what's coming up and what you need to be a part of or be aware of. Quick tip. I also do this with some of my children's projects that they have, whether it is book reports that they have to do, semester book reports, or whether there's projects and presentations that they have to do. I try to make sure to also put it in my phone because it helps me to stay on top of them staying on top of their projects. So that's just a little side note. Now, if you are living with your husband or your significant other, or there's someone else who is helping to support you with your family duties, with your children, and just the everyday life things that you have going on, it's really, really helpful to do joint calendars. Link up. Whether you have a family calendar, and we have that, we have to get a new one, but we have that where whatever's happening for the week, we just put it in the day on the calendar and stick it right in the wall. So when we walk past our kitchen, we see it all the time. My husband and I also make a plan to do this once a week, where we have a specific day that we meet up and we say, okay, what's happening for this week? What's going on with you? Because his calendar gets filled up with work stuff or after work stuff, and it's helpful for me to know, like, okay, it's gonna be a late night for him. It's gonna be me with the kids, or the kids have karate and I have something. Babe, can you take over this? It just helps for us to be on the same page, and then we're supporting one another instead of like, that's your fault, the ball dropped. That was you. I wasn't expected to do that, and it's a whole mess. Not worth it. So if you have a significant other or your spouse or family member or whoever is helping to support you and taking care of your family, it's really good to set up a time with them. I suggest once a week, one day, 15 minutes, once a week to know what's happening, but it can be twice a month, or it can be once a month where you have a view of the whole calendar for the month. If you don't suspect things that will be changing a lot for that month, then do once a month. That works too. Either way, whichever way works best for you, definitely link up joint calendars. This will just take a lot of the stress out of knowing this needs to happen and this is what I need to do to make it happen. It works really well even for date nights. Knowing, okay, we need to get a sitter because we're going to do something real special this week. Or in 2 weeks to come, we need to get a sitter for that. Okay, so if this just blows through so many other problems that could potentially come up from simply not knowing what's happening in that week. Joint Calendars make it possible to be on top of things, to support you, and then to make you feel like, this is an easy win. I got this. So your Fully 5 for this week is joint calendars. If you haven't done it, try to make it a practice for this year. Starting today, starting next week, pick a day, pick a time, and then get together and make it happen. Until next time, be sure to subscribe, share this video. I look forward to bringing another Fully 5 video tip to you. And until then, peace and many blessings. Bye.